Hello and welcome back to another GTA video. I feel like my last video was so well received that it's kind of egged me on to make more of these, and this is no exception. Today I've got 12 new features in GTA that you are probably unaware of. But just before I start the video, I want you to let me know where you found this video in the comments, whether that be on the YouTube page, something you search for on Twitter, Facebook or whatever. I just want to know where you found this. As we're all aware, Rockstar recently released the Finance and Felony DLC, and while everyone's enjoying it, it's all great, and I feel like it's one of the best updates that have come to GTA. There are so many more features that have been added to GTA that have sort of been snuck in with this that just people aren't aware of, or things that are included with Finance and Felony that people just don't know about. Again, you may know a couple of these, but I can guarantee there's something on this list that you may not have known. Don't you hate it when you're all the way up at Sandy Shores, you get killed by cops and your car gets taken from you? Your favourite car, or your only car maybe? Well, now you can call your assistant and you can get that car back. It does cost $1,000, but that is less than if you were to just destroy it by either calling in another car or leaving it for too long, and then you just call insurance and get it back that way. Yeah, I feel like this is a lot cheaper of an alternative. Obviously the cheapest thing to do is go back and get it yourself, but if you're in Sandy Shores, I mean, the time and the effort, when you add all that all up, it's definitely worth $1,000. Number 2, this one's a bit of a childish one, but it is very funny. You can actually lay in bed together with your friends. This, again, it sounds weird, but people might like that. I mean, it can be used to create art, as say, good pictures in GTA and things like that. Why that would, but you understand me. People love that about GTA, the realism behind it, the artistic side to it, I guess. So yeah, you can now lay in bed with a friend. You can't do anything, you can literally just lay in there, but like I say, it's for the roleplay. Everyone loves it. Number 3. Everyone is aware of the brand new tug in the game. In my opinion, that's one of my favourite boats ever to even exist in GTA. It was in GTA 4. I never really drove it then, but it was still cool then, and it's still cool now. The tug has this really cool feature, it seems, that when you're driving on it and your friends are with you, they don't like glitch out like they do on a speedboat or whatever. They seem to be able to walk around quite freely. I don't know if that's because it's so slow, but it's really good. But that's not my tip. The tip is that you can actually get cars and stuff onto the tug, which is really cool. Again, I don't really know how you'd get it off, but you can land helicopters on there as well. So I suppose there's nothing wrong with driving your Ferrari on the tug and then getting a cargo bob to take it off later. Number 4. The airport gates now open for you whenever you want. I believe before the way it worked is the only way you could actually get the airport gates to open for you is to call Pegasus and have a vehicle inside the airport. Then, you know, it's kind of your right to be able to enter the airports. Whereas now you can actually go in whenever you want. However, this does only work in a public session. It doesn't work in a private session, invite-only session, or in a crew-only session. One thing I find really weird about this though is while the gates open, the little barriers, the red and white things, they don't seem to lift up. So the cool thing about being able to go through the gates is you don't have to risk damaging your car, but to me you still kind of have to damage your car because you have to break the barrier to get through. But still, it is still cool. Tip number 5 is that if you or one of your buds owns an office, you can actually go to the office, sit in front of the massive TV and play a mini game. The mini game is called Don't Cross the Line, and you actually get a free t-shirt, I believe, or maybe a t-shirt unlocked, I think, when you play the game for the first time, which is pretty cool. Nice little feature. I'm not a massive fan of the t-shirt myself, but that's still cool that they're just, you know, it's another addition. So the next couple of tips are quite specifically to do with CEOs, so listen up if you want the best tips to help you make bank and make your life a hell of a lot easier. If you're as indecisive as me, picking your decor for your cajillion-dollar office is hard. What's good to know is you can actually change your office decor at any time. Am I saying that right? Is it decor? I'm going to stick with decor actually. You can change it at any time through the interaction menu, which, like I say, is quite a nice thing to know, because the worst feeling is spending like $7 million on a building that you're not sure you're going to like the interior of. Again, the interior of GTA buildings doesn't really bother me much, but it's nice to have a building that you think, oh yeah, this looks cool. Number 7, Another cool thing about your office interior is that your office changes with your warehouse supplies. So the more crates you collect into your warehouse, depending on what they are, you get like little decorations around the office. These are strictly decoration, you can't do anything with them, but they do look really cool. I've seen a couple of people, like I've got silver ingots on my desk and paintings near the windows, which is pretty cool. Number 8 is probably one of my favourite less talked about features of the new update, and that's the ability to store weapons in your office. What this basically does is you open up your weapon cabinet behind your desk, it's hidden, and you can customise your loadout, so you can remove weapons from your weapon wheel, which can allow you to only carry your favourite weapons. However, you'd still own every weapon in the game. And if you get annoyed with that feature, you can disable it at any time by going into your interaction menu and disabling the custom weapon loadout. Okay, so we've only 4 tips left. These are the ones I've saved for last because I think these ones are the ones that can really help you in missions and collecting crates and just being an absolute boss. So, while you're doing the crate collection missions, as if playing with people online isn't hard enough, the police sometimes get involved. It's good to know that you can actually call Esther at any time and remove your wanted level. I do think this might be a glitch though, so it's worth just using the hell out of this while it's still working. Another cool tip for while you're collecting crates is that, as everyone knows, you have to be in a public session to do so. That's not the tip, don't worry. But to make your life a little bit easier, as the CEO, you can make your whole organisation invisible. This only lasts for 3 minutes though. It costs $12,000 and it's called Ghost Organisation in the CEO menu. Obviously with the cost and the time, $12,000 for 3 minutes, and if your load isn't worth that much, it's probably not worth activating it, but 3 minutes is long enough to get yourself out of most trouble. Second to last tip here, guys. While not in missions, you can actually lose the police just by entering your warehouse. This is probably another glitch, so maybe even by the time this video comes out, it'll probably be patched. I'm quite worried about that, but basically you can have an any star wanted level and just walk into your warehouse. Again, you can't be on a mission when you do this, but walk straight into your warehouse and you lose the police instantly. Again, like I say, I'm not sure if this will be patched by the time this video comes out, but I will put it in the description if it is. The final thing that I feel like people aren't aware of as well, and I wasn't until last night when I was playing with my buddy, is when you're buying and selling crates, crates are either $2,000, $8,000 or $18,000. $2,000 will get you 1 crate, $8,000 will get you 2 crates, $18,000 will get you 3. When I first looked at this, I thought, oh, 18 and 3 crates, that's a brilliant deal. But 3 times 2 is only 6, so you're paying more than double what you're supposed to for just 3 crates. I guess the reason it costs so much is because you're getting more crates in less time, but still I think it's probably worth the wait to go and get 1 crate at a time for the price of 2k. And the thing worth noting is that 3 crates that are $18,000 and 3 crates that are only $2,000 each are all worth exactly the same when it comes to selling them. So I think that's a pretty bad deal there. I myself, I'll probably still be impatient and get the $18,000 option, but if you're in there for the end game and you want to make the most money, I'd 100% recommend investing a little bit more time and going to get 1 crate at a time. The backhand of this is that it is still more profitable to sell more crates at once, so it's not like you can just buy 1 crate and sell 1 crate. You'd still have to buy as many crates as you possibly can and sell them in bulk, because that's how you'd make the most money. But knowing that you've only bought them for really cheap and you get, like, I think it averages about 36,000 for 3, is a really good deal. So if you've only paid 6,000 for 3, you're making a 30k profit. I mean, that's good enough for me. Anyway, that's it for now. Let me know if there are any tips in this video that you've already heard of. Let me know if I've taught you something new today. Also, don't forget to check out some of my other GTA content. I've been working hard on GTA recently. I don't know why. I really am enjoying it at the moment. I'm enjoying making videos about it. I'm definitely going to make more GTA content, so stick around and you're going to see more of that. But for now, thank you very much for watching. If you like my video, hit thumbs up. If you like my videos, hit subscribe, and I will see you in a bit. This is definitely based on a Corvette of sorts. The distinctive front and the badge definitely say so. I mean, check this picture out and tell me that doesn't look like a Vet. Side by side of a Stingray, it looks good too, so I'm gonna go with that. The second is a Fista, that's P Fista 811.